afternoon. So I'm so grateful that we're able to come on here to do a Reiki healing session. For people that are new to me, welcome in. Thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe. Thank you for also commenting underneath these videos. I have many videos for you to explore. If you ever want to learn about Reiki healing, I have a blog underneath horsemanreadings.com as well. I also have Reiki training for you to learn on your own time, also in my horsemanreadings.com membership. So feel free to click my link tree to get access to all of those things. All right. So one thing that comes up here for me right away with our group is to set an intention. So this is the power of positivity when we do things like this. So when you're receiving this healing, please make sure that you're in a receptive state. So if you keep thinking while you're listening to this video, make sure that your thoughts are positive. So maybe you can become more aware of your breath. Perhaps you can become more aware of your feet. All right. So making sure that as you receive this healing, feel free to use the comments as well. Let me know if you're here, if you have any questions. But just by even grounding, by tapping your feet, again, keeping your feet on the floor if you're in a chair, you could be listening to this while you're doing things, that's fine. Again, just coming into a state of presence. All right. So, one of the things I like to do when I'm grounding myself is I'm entering this space together with you. I place my hands on my knees, kind of my upper thighs, and I just really gently give myself, it's not even a massage, just like a little an energy rub. And I don't know why, but I feel like that is very soothing, very calming, relaxing, and grounding. So I'm getting into this space again, whether you're receiving or I'm offering. Often we will do a little meditation before we go into any type of healing exercise or practice, especially with energy, so that we can just be a little bit more aware of what brought us into this space. I also see 222 on the screen. Hi, hope your day is going well. Thank you for the loving energy. You're welcome. Just taking a deep breath here. What are you stepping into this space for? Is it for healing? Is it for self-love? Is it because you're having a tough day? So my day is going really well. It's just been really busy. And so again, just taking this time for myself here in this space as well, just a little gift to myself. So now I'm already starting to feel like we're getting ready to start because I'm taking my hands, again, you can't see, and I'm drawing them down. So I'm actually starting to already pull some energy out of my legs and feet because, again, I'm attuned to Reiki. So it's already working on me, but I didn't call it in for you guys yet. So I'm gonna draw in my symbols here, my distant Reiki healing symbols for you guys, and I'd love to hear again in the comments, what is your purpose in coming in here today? What are you looking to get out of this? Because when we set an intention and create more awareness, we can kind of measure, because our brains like to measure things, how we're feeling at the start, maybe from 1 to 10. I'm probably about an 8 right now, so looking to get to a 10. All right, so just doing some deep breathing here. Now I feel like I'm ready to rock. I feel grounded to get going here. Okay. So I'm going to call that Reiki healing energy in for our group. And I'm going to make sure that the intentions that you guys just set here in this space, that you receive that. So even if you catch it on the replay, let me know in the comments, what's your intention here before we enter the space. Right away, I'm feeling like there might be someone who is grieving a loss of some sort. This could be an old version of you, okay? Now I'm kind of wanting to press into my legs here as well. I also provide Reiki. Wish to have more confidence and guidance. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. I love a fellow Reiki healer. Okay, and it's never a bad thing as well, even if you have training, to redo the attunements and sometimes learn from a new teacher as well in my videos. So just throwing it out there, I think you might find that it's not actually repeating things from the past. All right, so calling these symbols in now. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys are going to feel any heat here as well. I'm feeling a lot of heat, just creating connection right now. And if you're not listening, if you put this on silent, you can also put your own music on in the background. And always please come back to this when you need some Reiki healing. This Reiki healing is going to be for forgiveness. So that's what I'm going to title this, Distant Reiki Healing for Forgiveness. So you can again come back to this when you need to do some of that. Incorporating some deep, elongated breaths here with me. This might look weird to you, and that's okay. If this is your first time, welcome in. I will be putting in the description my blog for Reiki so you can start to understand it a bit more. And again, if it interests you, come into the membership group that I have and learn in that space and grow in that space. You'll find massive changes almost instantly. I'm going to trust in divine timing that everybody gets exactly what they need in the time frame that they're able to come in and out of here. I'd love to hear feedback as well in the comments as you're just sitting here receiving in this meditative state. If you do indeed feel any energy flowing here, where are you feeling that energy? Ooh. One of the good things that I find with Reiki this through distance is we can put it on in the background when we have family around. And you don't need to believe in Reiki in order for this to be effective. So by putting it on for someone else around you that maybe is struggling, they can still feel that energy, which is beautiful. So they can kind of secretly receive the energy. And yes, we need permission, of course, to go into people's energies. However, this is something where if subconsciously their soul or their spirit wants this, I feel like they will absorb that good energy. So Reiki cannot hurt you, which I love. And the more you're open, the more you receive. They're already feeling the energy moving here. Get some sensitive people here. Also feeling like if there's any anxiety coming up for you, sometimes this can, again, unconscious emotions can present itself in a session, sometimes even beforehand. Just being aware that this could potentially be something that you're releasing. And so if you start to feel a little uncomfortable, you can bring a crystal into this practice, specifically placing it over your heart and over your sacral, which is your stomach. And that might just make you feel a little more comfortable as we move through any type of fights you've had or disagreements lately. I'm just hearing someone who's really focused on a situation right now. And so, my encouragement, just mentally in your mind, taking yourself to a beach and seeing this healthy pattern of behavior that you're integrating with this new moon coming in. see it already happening just energetically. So for myself, I'm going to see myself just relaxing, being awake and relaxing, not doing, being in stillness and enjoying that present state. Feel free to share. What are you bringing in with this new moon? And even if you watch this when it's not a new moon, what is it that you could kind of change in your life right now that would make you feel a little lighter? And feel free to express this in your mind as well. As we open up to this new beautiful beginning, notice if you feel more free in that space in your mind. And could you invite more joy into this present state now? And if you're doing other things while you watch this video, maybe you could also do something very small that could make you a little bit happier. Clearing that third eye, you might find that things are going to start clearing up for you now. Maybe you're exhausted. Just letting go of that pain. Or if there's somebody else's energy that's been in your energy field, we're just clearing that now. Delay is becoming more organized. Love that. And so, if organization is something that other people want in this space, let's do a theta healing download here for you guys. And all you have to do is say yes if you're open to this. Would you like to know that it's okay to not be okay? Good. So, right away, I get anger here. Anger, resentment. So, let's just pull that energy now. Inviting some maybe incense in here now. There. Much more calm now. Alright, I thought nobody was watching here because I couldn't see anybody was watching, so. Just removing anything here that's unresolved, okay? And we're just moving some of that physical energy in your spaces. When we do distant healing, we can also do future healing. So we're kind of sneaking that in for some of you as well. Welcome in. So we're doing non-touch distant Reiki healing. I am a Reiki master. If you want to learn, you can click my link tree. Inviting presence in here, presence in here, presence in here. I think I'm going to start doing ASMR because whenever I'm meant to do something that's spirit led, I trust that. So I'll start doing little things that are related to my next tool I'm going to teach or bring in. And so for some reason, I started doing ASMR lately. It seems to be something that people can really benefit from. So brushing the aura here, inviting in some self-love or self-care for you today, if this is the only chance you get. Just being grateful in this moment here. Oh my goodness, I forgot to unplug the phone here. Trusting that even this simple distraction can throw our energy off. And so just reminding ourselves that our thoughts are also a distraction. And so can we shift the energy back over to positivity? Something you're grateful for when you are starting to notice these little distractions, like a baby crying or a fear or worry coming in. Any type of drama that you've had in your life lately, just going to erase that energy now. Noticing if the mind is wandering here, trusting that you're still being shown things if your eyes are closed. So pay attention to maybe any visions or colors that you're receiving when your eyes are closed. This could be a great tool while you're taking a little rest on a lunch break, or maybe when the baby is napping. If you've had a really tough day, just allowing yourself to come into balance now. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling this energy. And if I were to do a distant Reiki session again, what would you want based on what's coming up for you now? What would you want that session to be for? I'm hearing breaking free of any chains or walls. And again, anger. Anger's built up in here, okay? So can we bring the balance back as we let go of any resentment or pain? And if you notice old energy coming back up to the surface, instead of just rushing to remove this, maybe sit with this for a moment. And instead of absorbing any of these negative thoughts, could we gently move it away without all of the heaviness? And if you'd like that, just say yes in the comments as we offer this download for you. Again, if you want to know what theta healing is, my blog on theta healing can really help you out. Okay. And so, again, if relationships are something you're struggling with right now, maybe there are some red flags that have been coming up for you lately in your relationships, some of your patterns of people you've been falling into toxicity with. And so, can you identify with what your pattern of behavior is? Reminding yourself to breathe here. I'm getting for myself anyway, indecisiveness. And so when this new moon comes in, I might be balancing more decisiveness now that I'm identifying that that is something that I would like to bring in. And so when we receive these healings, it can be really aha for you in terms of getting some answers, getting some clarity, okay? And so the goal here is patience, okay? So as we gently come out of this energy here, I'm inviting everybody to show some gratitude for this experience. And I think by inviting more gratitude into your space as I come back in and I ground myself again, just brushing my legs here with my hands, waking the body back up, soothing, trusting that when it comes to forgiveness, that this isn't an easy task to handle. And in my membership group, you will also find my forgiveness program and a recent forgiveness workshop I did with many theta healing downloads and stories from others in which you might be able to relate to. So feel free to enter that space with love and compassion. And if you need any additional support, I am here for you. I love seeing faces as well, so I will be doing some more things where we can see faces. So stay tuned for some more things that I have here, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.